Hey everyone, it's me Jenny and welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to crochet these baby booties. This is very easy. I'm going to guide you step by step on how to crochet. So this one right here in this tutorial, as you see from the title, I'm going to show you how to crochet size 0 to 3 months. But if you want to make it bigger to 3 to 6 months or 6 to 12 months, you can use the same pattern, just use slightly bigger crochet hook. Okay, I really love the details right here. The stitches, it looks like a knit stitch, but this is actually a crochet stitch. Okay, so I'm gonna show you on how to crochet from round 1 all the way to round 11. There's only total of 11 round. Okay, so the yarn that I use is this right here, all the same yarn, different colorway. This is the Color Made Easy by Lion brand. This is a bulky weight yarn number 5. Okay, so to get this size you need a bulky weight yarn number 5, and if you don't have this specific yarn you can use any bulky weight yarn number 5, but just keep in mind that not all bulky weight number 5 has the same thickness. Okay, so this is 100% acrylic. Okay, so for the crochet hook I'm gonna be using 4.5 millimeter for size 0 to 3 months, and you also need scissor and also tapestry needle. Okay, so now let's start. We're going to start by making a slip knot. Okay, so now we're going to chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so once you chain 7, now we're going to start round 1, and for round 1 we're going to start by making 2 half double crochet stitch in the 3rd chain from the crochet hook. Okay, so this is the first chain, 1, 2, and this is the 3rd chain right here, and we're going to make 2 half double crochet stitch in this 3rd chain. Okay, so to make half double crochet stitch, yarn over, hook in the chain right here, yarn over and pull the yarn through the chain. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Now yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, so we made the first half double crochet stitch. Now we're going to make the second half double crochet stitch in the same chain. Okay, so once you made 2 half double crochet stitch, next we're going to make 2 half double crochet, 1 in each stitch. Okay, so that's means you're going to make 1 half double crochet right here and 1 half double crochet right there. 1 and 2. Okay, so next we're going to make 1 double crochet in this chain, 1 double crochet. Okay, so next at this very last chain right here we are going to make 6 double crochet. Okay, all in one chain. In this very last chain you're going to make 6 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so once you make 6 double crochet, at the next chain right here we are going to make 1 double crochet. Right here is the same chain where we did the 1 double crochet at this side right here. Okay, so next we're going to make 2 half double crochet stitch, one in each chain, one right here and one right here. One and two. So lastly, we're going to make 2 half double crochet stitch in the same chain where we did the 2 half double crochet early of the round. Okay, so at the same chain we're going to make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2. Okay, so we're done with round 1. We're going to slip stitch at the first half double crochet stitch right here. Okay, so for round 1 you should have total of 16 stitches, 1 6. Okay, so now we're going to start round 2. We're going to start with chain 1, and now we're going to make 2 half double crochet stitch in the first stitch and in the second stitch. Okay, so after you chain 1, we're going to make 2 half double crochet stitch in the first stitch, 1, 2, and at the next stitch you're going to make 2 half double crochet stitch as well, 1 and 2. Okay, so next we're going to make 3 half double crochet stitch, 1 in each stitch, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so once you make 3 half double crochet, so next we're going to make 2 half double crochet stitch in the next 6 stitch. So that's mean you're going to make 2 half double crochet stitch in each stitch for the next 6 stitch. Okay, so 2 half double crochet in this stitch, 2 half double crochet at the next stitch, 2 half double crochet here, 2 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet, and lastly this is the stitch number 6, 2 half double crochet. Okay, so before you continue, just double check, make sure you have 6 stitches that has 2 half double crochet stitch at this front part right here. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, so next we're going to make 3 half double crochet stitch, 1 in each stitch, 1 2 3, 1 2 and 3. Okay, so next we're going to make 2 half double crochet stitch in the last 2 stitch, 1 and 2. Okay, 1 2, and lastly 2 half double crochet stitch, 1 and 2. Okay, so now we reach the end of the round. This one right here, not to get confused, this is the stitch where we did the slip stitch at earlier round 1. Okay, so now done with round 2. Round 2 you should have total of 26 stitches around. Okay, so now go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch right here to start the next round. Okay, so now we're going to start round 3. For round 3 we're going to make 26 single crochet around, and all the stitches we are going to crochet in the back loop. Okay, so we're going to start with chain 1, and we're going to make 1 single crochet stitch in every stitch. Okay, and we're going to crochet in back loop. So normally we're going to crochet in both front and back loop, but for the back loop stitch only you're going to crochet at this loop right here, the back loop. Okay, so 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet in every stitch, and all the stitch you're going to crochet in the back loop. So if you crochet in the back loop, you'll see this line right here. Okay, so go ahead and finish up, crochet all the stitches in the back loop, and I'll see you at the end of the round. Okay, so once you're done with round 3, you made 26 single crochet around and all the stitches you crochet at the back loop. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Now we're going to slip stitch at the first stitch right here. Okay, so now we're going to start round 4. We're going to start with chain 1. And now we're going to make 26 single crochet around, and this time we're just going to crochet the regular stitch, the front and back loop. Okay, so make 1 single crochet in every stitch. Okay, so just go ahead and finish up round 4, make 26 single crochet, and I'll see you once you're done. So once you're done with round 4, go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch right here. Now this is how it looks like. Side. Okay, so for the next 2 rounds, round 5 and round 6, we're going to do decrease at the front right here. So normally at the decrease round, I always make sure that my beginning loop, or this stitch right here, is at the center. Just eyeball the center. As you can see, this is not center for me, the center is right here. Okay, so what I normally do is I'm going to slip 1 stitch forward at this stitch right here. Okay, as you can see, this is right now, it is the center. Okay, why I want this loop or the beginning stitch to be at the center is so that I will have even decrease at the front right here. If I start the decrease at this side, my decrease will start here and end at this side, because the stitch count that I have at this side and this side is the same number for both sides. Okay, so if your beginning stitch is not at the center, just go ahead and slip 1 stitch to make it center. Just eyeball. Now we're going to start with round 5. We're going to start with chain 1, and now we're going to make 8 single crochet stitch, starting at the first stitch right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so once you made 8 single crochet, now we're going to make 5 double crochet decrease, and I'm going to show you how to make 1 double crochet decrease. So yarn over, hook in the next stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Now yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now you have 2 loops on your crochet hook. Now yarn over and hook in the next stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn through. Now you have 4 loops on your crochet hook. Now yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now you have 3. Now yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And now you're going to make the rest of the decrease. You're going to make total of 5 double crochet decrease. Okay, so this is the first decrease. Two, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, just to double check if you have 5 double crochet decrease. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so once you made 5 double crochet decrease, now we're going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch. We're going to make total of 8 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now done with round 5. This is how it looks like. Now going to slip stitch at the first stitch right here. So for round 5 we should have total of 21 stitches. Okay, so now we're going to start round 6. So before I start, I just want to make sure my loop right here is at the center. As you can see, this is the center, so I do not need to slip one stitch. So now we're going to start with chain 1. Now make 6 single crochet starting at the first stitch. So by the way, when I say first stitch, it is the same stitch where we did the slip stitch. So first stitch right here, we're going to make total of 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So now we're going to make 2 half double crochet decrease. So I'm going to show you how to make the first half double crochet decrease. So yarn over, hook in the stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet hook, 1, 2, 3. Now yarn over, hook in the next stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you have 5 loops on your crochet hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Okay, so that's the first half double crochet decrease. Now we're going to make the second decrease. Okay, so make 2 half double crochet decrease, 1 and 2. So at the next stitch we're going to make 1 half double crochet stitch. Next we're going to make 2 half double crochet stitch. Okay, so 1 and 2. Okay, so in total we made 4 decrease, 4 half double crochet stitch decrease. 1, 2, this is the half double crochet stitch, 3 and 4. Okay, so now we are going to make 6 single crochet stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so once you're done, go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch right here. So for round 6 you should have total of 17 stitches around, and this is how it looks like. Okay, so now we're going to start round 7. So for round 7 we're going to start with chain 1. And we're going to make 17 stitches around, 17 half double crochet stitch. Okay, so just basically make 1 half double crochet stitch in every stitch. Okay, start with chain 1. Now we're going to make 17 half double crochet stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. Okay, so once you made 17 half double crochet stitch, go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch right here. Okay, so we're done with round 7, and so far this is how it looks like. Okay, so next step is we're going to create this knit like stitch. Okay, it looks like a knit stitch, so this is very easy. We're going to crochet in the third loop. Okay, to create this you're going to crochet in the third loop. Okay, so for the next 3 round 8, 9 and 10, we're going to make 17 single crochet around, and all the stitch we're going to crochet in the third loop. Okay, so if you're not sure which one is third loop, so this is the first loop, which is also known as the front loop. This is the second loop, which is also known as the back loop, where we did earlier right here at round 3. So the third loop is at the back right here. This is the third loop, okay, also known as the back bump. Okay, so first loop, second loop, and at the back, this is the third loop. Okay, third loop. We're going to crochet all 17 single crochet in the third loop. Okay, start with chain 1, and now we're going to make 17 single crochet, all crochet in the third loop. So we're basically not looking at this front and back loop or the first and second loop. We're going to crochet all the stitch at the back loop right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 and 17. Okay, so once you made 17 single crochet and all the stitch crochet in the third loop, it creates this right here, this knit-like stitch. Okay, so go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch. We're just going to crochet the regular way, the front and back loop. Okay, so round 8 is done. For round 9, we're going to do exactly the same. Start with chain 1, and we're going to make 17 single crochet and crochet in the third loop. 1, okay, so go ahead and finish up round 9 and round 10. Or every round you're going to crochet in the third loop, and every round you'll make 17 single crochet stitch. Okay, I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so once you're done with round 10, this is how it looks like. As you can see, when you crochet at the third loop, you will have a gap between the previous round and the current round. So next we are going to do the last round. The last round for these shoes, which is round 11, we are not going to do the single crochet stitch. We are going to slip stitch 17 slip stitch, and we're going to slip stitch all at the back loop. Okay, so why slip stitch instead of single crochet stitch? It is because we want to avoid this gap right here, this at the center. Okay, so we're still going to start with chain 1, and instead of single crochet we're going to do the slip stitch. Okay, and you're going to slip stitch loosely. You don't want to slip stitch it too tight, else it won't be stretchable. Okay, so still at the third loop we're going to slip stitch. Okay, as I mentioned, we're going to slip stitch it loosely. Third loop right here. Okay, so go ahead and finish up round 11. You're going to make 17 slip stitch, and you're going to slip stitch every stitch at the third loop. Okay, as you see, we did the slip stitch right here, and there's no gap between the previous round and the current round right here, this gap. Okay, so just go ahead and slip stitch all the way till the end and make sure to slip stitch it loosely. Okay, so once you're done slip stitch, you slip 17 stitches. Now we're done with round 11. Go ahead and slip stitch at the first stitch, the first slip stitch right here, and chain 1 to secure stitches and cut the yarn. So just cut enough for you to weave in the ends. Okay, this is how it looks like. Now you're going to make two of these to make a pair. Now grab your needle, 2 weaving ends. Okay, so there you have it. This is how I crochet these baby booties. As I mentioned earlier of this video, if you want to make it bigger, you can use slightly bigger crochet hook. I will put everything at the description down below on the crochet hook size that you need to use for bigger result, for bigger size. Okay, so I do hope you find this tutorial easy to follow. If you have any question, leave your question at the comment section down below. I will try my very best to reply. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video and share this video with your fellow crochet friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. That way you won't miss any of my future upload. And also don't forget to click on the bell notification. That way you will be notified every time when I upload video. You can also follow me on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Livingly. I am more active on Instagram. Okay, so for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care everyone. God bless and bye.